Hi, welcome to another live. Welcome, welcome. I see. Welcome. We're waiting for some people to get on this live. Waiting for some people to get on this live. Hi, hello. Welcome to another live. Welcome, J1198. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining in. We have a very interesting topic tonight. I have been in every live. Oh, great. Thank you for joining. You're appreciated. Your presence is appreciated. Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you, J1198. Thank you. All right. Can the person who is controlling just go ahead and delete those persons? Thank you. Thank you. Hi, welcome. Welcome all the way from Kenya. Thanks for joining in. You're totally appreciated. Welcome. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome to another live. Thanks for joining in. You could just tell me where you're joining in from. I see somebody from Kenya. Welcome. Just share in the chat. And we'll see where you're coming from, where you're joining us from. Welcome. Nice. Thank you. Okay, we have someone from the US. Welcome. Do you want to say which state you're coming in from? Are you in a particular? Thank you. Thank you. All righty. Okay, we have a, interesting topic that we want to touch on tonight. So the last time we were encouraging everyone to ensure that they're doing, great self-care and they're remaining positive and focused and, what they're doing for relaxation. Okay. All righty. Okay. All right. So we have a very interesting topic, as I mentioned to you all, and we're just gonna get right into it. Hi, welcome there. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. Just go ahead and share where you're joining in from. We always want to see where our subscribers are coming from, which area. And we do appreciate your presence. For those who have recently subscribed, welcome. Nice. Okay. All right. So tonight we have a topic. There's actually a gender difference in deception. So if you've been watching some of the videos, I have spoken a lot on love and relationships and just helping people to improve their relationships. And one thing that we try to encourage is healthy relationships, because research has proven when you're having those healthy and positive relationships, it actually impacts your well-being. Okay, so if you're happy in your relationships, it will make you a happy person. Okay, you'll continue to be healthy and happy. So I would encourage you to embrace positive energies, people who are great companions and friendships, family that makes you feel stronger and better. Just generally good and healthy relationships overall. And so tonight, I just want to touch on, is there really a gender difference with dishonesty? And I would want you to go ahead and tell me your thoughts on that. Well, research has actually shown there's some form of a difference, but I want to hear from you if you think there's a difference, and if so, which gender, which gender do you think is uh, more dishonest? Interesting, right? Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our live. All right. So, do you think, okay, so we have one person already sharing. They think the males are maybe more dishonest than, you know, females. What are your thoughts? Share in the chat. There's some research out there, but this is going to encourage you all to go ahead um and there's some research out there too. So you could go ahead and look what the research is saying. I'm not gonna tell you what the research says, but we're gonna go ahead. Okay, somebody says females are more dishonest than males. All right. So, yes, it's really right about now in the chat. Let me hear your opinion. And if you want to do some research too, go ahead and see, because the research is saying something. So you could go ahead and do your research. But um we want to talk about, like, what are some of the causes of people being dishonest in relationships. Do you think there is a reason for being dishonest? What do you think? What are some reasons? What are the causes of dishonesty in relationships? You could go ahead and share. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this one? If people are generally dishonest in a relationship, what's the reason for dishonesty? Can you think of any? Can you think of any? Why are people dishonest? Why do people not say the truth? Um, why do they avoid saying what the truth, being fair and just in their relation? Also, we have one person saying people can be afraid. And absolutely so. Sometimes fear, because they might think the truth will cause maybe their partner or the person they're involved in. They think the truth might cause an issue in the relationship, so they become fearful of actually saying the truth or being honest, being totally honest, for whatever reason that happens in relationship. And that people use fear to continue to be dishonest in relationships. So thanks for sharing that one, J1198. Anyone else has any thoughts? Why do you think people are dishonest in relationships? Why are they dishonest? Why do people continue to fear telling the truth, or they're not, being who their partner, or their whoever they're in a relationship? Why are they not being who they truly are? Why are they being dishonest? They are avoiding something. Great. Awesome. Awesome. And that's definitely truth. People in relationships, sometimes they want to avoid something, right? So they might not tell the truth because of avoidance. Okay. So it can become very uncomfortable avoiding something in a relationship and not saying what the truth is about something, a situation. And another reason, sometimes people just want to save a face. They the truth can also be, they might feel the truth is going to cause some damage or something else, so they're saving face. Some people believe that they're going to if they say the truth and the whole truth, the truth might not be favorable in their partner's eyes. So they continue to be dishonest. So there's several reasons for dishonesty in relationships. Do you have any more ideas why people are dishonest? Because we're going to touch on the consequences too of dishonesty. So ultimately, we want to ensure that we're practicing being honest in our relationships, and we want to, we just want to address other persons who might be dishonest to you. If you're in a relationship and you believe that the person is dishonest for whatever reason, you want to address that, because that's also very unfair to you as well. So, so thanks for those who have shared so far. And we want to touch on what are the consequences, though, of being dishonest? Because do you think dishonesty, the truth will always come out in a relationship? Do you think the truth will pop out at some point? What do you think? What are your thoughts? Do you think the truth is going to come out eventually? Okay, so thanks for sharing. So eventually, the truth, um, it might not come out right away, but eventually. Um, what are your other thoughts? Do you think the truth is going to come right out somehow? Um, but there are some severe consequences of being dishonest in a relationship. Guess what? There are persons who are dishonest in a relationship can cause, other persons who they relate to become extremely stressed. For example, if you're in a relationship with someone they constantly lie and you realize that they're actually lying, that can be very stressful for you, right? So it causes things like mental health issues, because you're going to always feel that you can't trust this individual, and mentally and emotionally it affects the way you relate to them. And it also affects you because you're like, oh my god, I'm in a relationship with somebody who's a liar. Or so that doesn't feel well, that doesn't feel great. Okay, so dishonesty in a relationship does have some consequences, right? Another consequence of having a dishonest person or being in a relationship with a dishonest person is it can cause ill health. Okay, so it can cause you to have things like high blood pressure, right? Because again, dealing with somebody who's dishonest, it can be stressful, and chronic stress can lead to things like high blood pressure, heart issues, anxieties, things like that. So it's very difficult for you to relate physically and also mentally with dishonesty. Okay. So that's so, in a nutshell, hello. So, in a nutshell, dishonesty really, really can be detrimental in any form of relationship. What are your thoughts? Do you think you're gonna do you think it's something that's valuable? Do you think honesty is truly valuable in a relationship? What do you think? Do you think honesty is valuable? What are your thoughts on it? Come on, share. Don't be shy. Come on, let's share. Yeah, yep. Honesty for is valuable, and depending on the level of commitment too. Do you think that people will require different things? Somebody might, it helps trustworthiness. Okay, great. Yes. It helps when people are honest to each other. I think it strengthens the relationship, and it really it's important to, as we mentioned, our physical and mental health, to know that we can trust somebody, right? In a relationship. So it really helps. Thanks for sharing that one. Trustworthiness. It's a big help. Okay, so awesome. So those are some tips, and I certainly want you to practice enhancing your relationships. Ensure that you're actually looking for things that are valuable. If you value honesty, then ensure that you embrace it and you request that in your relationships. So ensuring that you set boundaries and you get what you really deserve in your relationships. So, all right. So I hope that you learned something tonight. So I always end with like, what are we gonna do for the rest of the week for our self care and relaxation? We had some really fun things that we were gonna practice last week if you're on last week, but as we continue to practice great health care, we want to make sure that our self care is good. So, what are some important things, or what's something that relaxes you that you want to incorporate for the rest of this week? So just go ahead and share in your chat, like, what's one thing that you're gonna do for the rest of the week so that you enhance your self-care and relaxation. Go ahead and share before you. Okay, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I'm gonna do my walks as usual, and I'm gonna do a. I definitely show a video with that. But What are you gonna do for this week? What else are you gonna? Oh, taking some PTO days from work. Excellent, Tanya. That's excellent. Taking time away, doing your self care routine. If you have to rest, that's okay. Be kind to yourself. Sometimes we are very hard on ourselves in taking time away. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome, welcome. And we're just talking about what are we going to do for the rest of our week for self-care and relaxation. Going to the park is a good one. Is anyone going to the park for the rest of the week? Because sometimes the weather is going to shift really soon. So we want to make sure that we're doing or practicing our outdoor care. Is there anything else that we're planning to do for the rest of this week? Uh, in terms of self-care and relaxation. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome to you. Doing good. I hope you're doing well too. So, what are you going to do for the rest of this week? Practicing great self-care and relaxation. Can you give us some ideas in the chat? Um, that's something that we have to practice. It doesn't matter how small. It doesn't matter how small it is, but you could be consistent with something like 30 minutes, rest time, or walking, or just sitting back and watching your favorite show or something, listening to some music, doing something on a routine basis. That's relaxing. Great, great, great. Okay, so doing some movies, maybe doing some movies, having a movie night or something is also great relaxation. Do something fun. Sometimes we get very busy, and in the hustle and bustle of life, we forget about relaxation. But it's good to do something fun for yourself. Okay, so really happy that you guys came on, and I hope that you go ahead and you got something from the topic that we did, gender differences and dishonesty, and the importance of honesty in relationships, and also practicing great self care for the rest of this week, doing something for you. You deserve it. All right. So I'm going to end our live right now. So have a great day or morning, wherever you're coming in from. Just ensure that you continue to be kind and great to yourself and to others around you. So see you soon. Take care. Bye. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Thank you.